Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to MowBot HQ. MowBot are the leaders in robotic lawn mowing in New Zealand. We have over 1,000 machines in the field, but what we found is our customers buy these to save time and money, but at the end of the day, it's all about the finish. So I've been working at MowBot for a year and I've installed over 200 machines of all shapes and sizes. What I found over the past year is that us at MowBot, we can install the machines for you, or even better, you can install them yourself and achieve a lawn like this. So today, I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks on how you can install it yourself. So with the Segway Navimow, there's 3 main components. You've got the mower, the charge station, and the reference station. To set the mower up, you've got the transformer there, which plugs directly into the plug socket. And then we've got a 10-meter low voltage cable, which goes all the way down into the charge station here. And then we've got a separate 10-meter low voltage cable that goes into the reference station. The Navimow uses an EFLS system, which stands for Exact Fusion Locating System. It comes with a mounting pole for its reference station here, or if that doesn't suit you, you can get a mounting kit that goes on the side of your house, like so. With both of these, you want to make sure it sees an open view of the sky so it can get that good connection. So when installing the charge station, you want it on a nice flat piece of ground, like this. Just so when we put the mower on there, it can then reverse out and see a nice clear view of the sky. One of the great components of the Segway Navimow is its vision fence technology. So this allows it to go under trees and in tight passageways when navigating around your lawn. Another key element to link all of these key components together is the Segway Navimow app, which you can download on your phone. So once you've downloaded the Navimow app, first thing you want to do is sign up with your email and password. Then you want to click the mower that you've got. So I'm currently using an I-Series, so I'll click I-Series. Then it will head to this screen where it will ask if the mower is powered on. Click yes. It will search for the mower, and as you can see, it's found it there. So if we click it, it will then bring you to this screen in which you can adjust where your time zone is. So in this case, find New Zealand, like so, and then press OK. It will then ask you to put your Wi-Fi details in, but if you've got a 4G access module, then you'll be able to do this later, so I'll skip later. It then asks to activate the Navimow, and press done. And it will then give you a step-by-step on how to set up your mower. It will then run an auto check on the mower, so we'll press next. So once the mower has auto checked itself, it will then take you into the landing page on the home screen, in which we can then begin to create our map and set up our charge station and reference station. To create our map, you just hit this tab down here. It will then give you a full guide on what to do and how to do it. The mower will then self-check itself, so it will check the GPS signal and the antenna signal, and all of these boxes have to be ticked, otherwise you can't continue with mapping your property. It will then ask to calibrate the mower. So once we do that, the mower will then reverse. And now it's found its positioning. Now we can start mapping. Okay, so once we've got our charge station all set up, linked with the reference station, we can now begin to make our work area. So I'm going to drive it to a demo area, which will be down here. So once we're at our start point, we hit reach start point, which then we can then begin to start mapping. So it's good to know you've got 3 different types of mapping that you can do when doing your work areas and stay out zones. First one, you've got ride on boundary, which the mower will actually ride real close onto the boundary, like if it's like a deck going onto a level lawn, then the mower will actually ride onto the deck so you don't have to do any weed eating. We've then got automatic mode. So if I hit automatic now, it will then drive itself round and use its camera to navigate itself around the property, like so. The other mapping setting is ride on boundary. So we don't want it to ride over the boundary. So we'll keep it locked like this. And then we can flick back to standard boundary. With this mower, you don't have to worry about the trees because the camera will use its system to identify them and then it will avoid them. So now once we've reached the end point, I'll be then given the option to press done, in which it will just sync to the first point I made. So if I press done, it will automatically join up. Continue. And then we save the map. And that's how you make a work area. Once we've created this work area, we'll then be on to the map management home screen. As you can see, the work area I just created is 344 square meters. We'll then be given a choice to add more objects. So if I click that, we can add another boundary if we want to, create a new lawn, off-limit island, so if we want to do a stay-out zone around a tree. We can do a channel, so we can do a channel that goes all the way back from a work area to the charge station, so that the mower can autonomously go back and forward to the lawn. Vision fence off zone, so what that does is it creates a boundary that you can drag anywhere on your lawn. Say you've got some patio slabs that are flush to the lawn, the camera will actually pick those up and see it as an object, so it'll actually mow around it. But with the vision fence off, it'll create a zone where the camera switches off and the mower will just happily mow over it. In order to make a channel from a work area to the charge station, we want to go into map management on the app, click channel, and then drive the mower to the edge of the work area. I'm going to go here, reach starting point, and then once I'm at the starting point, I want to drive it all the way back to the charge station. Because the mower is autonomous, it'll actually finish the work area and go park when it needs, or you can just hit park here and it'll go straight home. You can see we've got one of our 12 areas here. If we click the area and then head to edit, we can then do some adjustments. So to adjust the boundary, we just press adjust. So say we want to adjust one of the boundaries on the side, we'll click it, and if we zoom in, a point will be highlighted in which you can send the mower to. You can see on the map, the mower is actually navigating itself to that waypoint using its camera. So once the mower has reached that start point, it will then give you the option to remap that boundary if you want to move it outwards or inwards. So if we go start point confirmed, and then we'll go standard boundary for this, you'll see at the back it will create a new line, so that'll be its new boundary, and you can follow it and join it to where you see fit. And then we've just pressed confirm. And then don't forget to save your map. Next we have splitting, which works the same way as adjusting, where you can click anywhere on the lawn and it will create a highlighted spot. The mower will drive to that spot and then you can drive all the way across the work area to the other side of the boundary and split it in half, and then you save it. So once we've split the lawn in half, we can then merge them together. So how we do that is we click one of the lawns and we go to edit, merge, and then two of your lawns will show up. You just choose them both, confirm. It will ask if you're sure. I'm pretty sure. And then we save map. Don't panic, it does take a while. In order to edit the direction of mowing, all we do is click our work area, head to edit, mowing direction. This will just generate it here. You'll notice that there is an optimal angle highlighted in orange. So the optimal angle would be that. So if I take off all of these, we'll just do nice straight lines going from northwest to southeast. And you can adjust it on the left to fine tune it to get those stripes nice and straight. Created our map and made the necessary changes. If we hit the three bars at the top left corner of your phone, it will then bring up mowing schedule. So now we can create a mowing schedule for the week. So on Monday I'll have it mowing 9 till midday. And I can either choose all zones, or if I've got multiple zones, you can choose the specific ones you want. So like zone 4 for instance, confirm, and then you can adjust it on whatever days you see fit. And you can also do mowing cycle. So if the mower actually mows one of the zones before its schedule finishes, then it'll actually move on to another zone and start mowing that. With the Navimow app, there's two clear parts. So you've got the mower settings and the app settings, which you can change accordingly. And if you need assistance, in the top right corner, you can speak to an operator, which will be a live chat, or you can contact MowBot. So now we're going to go ahead and create a stay out zone. You can drive the mower around the object whatever way you want, and the mower actually uses AI and camera to get closer to that object and save some weed eating. So here we go. So when we reach our start point, we just press yes, and now we can start driving around. And now once we're close to our start point, we can then reconnect it up. And there we go. Now that we've mapped it, we can now start it off mowing. So the mower will actually go to its nearest boundary and then complete a boundary cut, and then it will carry on its lines or mowing direction that you've made.